Okay. So after wasting my entire morning waiting for my boss, he cancels the meeting. That's just great. So, I have downloaded again the new MM. I have to get kind of more used to it because unfortunately it's not working the way I would be comfortable. So manually move and select. Okay, on the select screen. All right, hold on. I gotta show somebody something. They don't know how to do this anymore. They're looking for the button to select all. It's not there anymore. It's this one. There we go. Done. Sent. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm awaiting. Good morning. I'm awaiting the download of all of the info because I sat there doing my history and it did 0. It did not download anything. Um, so I'm waiting to see if it does it on its own or if I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do because this new is not working the way that I expected it to. I'm not comfortable. I don't know how to get it to work the way that I want it to do. So I'm just gonna do my best to figure it out before I do any sort of episodes on it because it's definitely different from what I'm used to. Now, it could take most of the day, if not 2 days, to download all of this information because of the way that ZOS has throttled everything. In fact, this morning for a period of time, they had guild history off. So it doesn't really, I can't really put it on so much as I can put it on ZOS as usual. So we'll see. I mean, I just don't know at this point because certain information should be there but isn't. I did all my guild history, and yet when I mouse over Beetle Scuttle, there's nothing. And I know I saw Beetle Scuttle because was looking out for it. So I'm not really sure what to do, and I'm just sort of holding out until I can see it again and figure it out. But until then, I guess I just wait and use a lot of TTC. Anyway, we can look at houses. We have news. We have things to talk about. Things I haven't done. Revenge of Newton Bastion. Alright. Okay, what am I doing? Talking about things. Good morning. Thank you so much for the gifts, Shutterbug. I will be using those in my dream house, so I will definitely use them. So thank you. Alright, here I am. I'm a little bit annoyed because of my Ross. I mean, I really am annoyed that he didn't tell us until... What is it? Today is the 25th, which was the due date for Enchanted Summer. DDA is going to re-release some dates, so until then, we are not going to worry about DDA contests. These are the remaining dates I know of in the contest world, and so I don't know. I haven't heard anything from ETU about their contest. Look, only 64 items. I don't think so. We'll come back to this. I haven't heard anything else from them. So, Mr. Azup. Maybe they're not doing it. I don't know. It's been silent. Maybe people are just overwhelmed with the world right now. Who knows? So I've entered the 2 that I would enter. Sonia's and not Aetherius, and Housing's Finest, but Aetherius isn't my guild. I mean, I'm in it, but mostly just to keep track of information. I'm not actually in it. Alright, so Hollow Lunar Champion, M. Razak. Having a hard time getting into my groove this morning. Mainly because I don't know what's been fixed and what hasn't. For whatever reason, like, I don't know if the Bastion problem has been fixed, where people couldn't port to their Bastions. I don't know what to tell you. That's my Discord, by the way. I don't know what to tell you about, what's going on with MM, because I don't quite even know myself. I know very little right now. It's a little frustrating. That's beautiful. There's a combination of just frustration and annoyance. Alright, let's go into Colossus. Alright. Let me see what the devs are saying about fixing things. No, I know both of them were missing. You know, I'm a little bothered by the lack of MM missing, Shutter. It doesn't work for me. I miss it. I would like that back. I don't have a problem with these people, with this stuff happening. They have not given us an update on the house items missing from the map. And the collections for, collections didn't work for Bastion for some of my guildies. It didn't show. But once they walked to the house, it showed, but nothing after that. So it's nothing before that, rather. So I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. The fact that I even have to discuss the fact that something is missing from the map is kind of ridiculous. I appreciate that someone has picked up the mantle of where Philgo left off. Let's be honest, like, Philgo hasn't cared about this game in a long time, and neither has Sylvie. They're gone. They don't care. ATT is great to an extent. There's a lack of functionality that I need. This is very light. 61 items. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I'm spending a ton of time in this. We'll come back to it when it's been done. So we'll do Lee's instead. I'm not even paying attention. I'm like not all here right now this morning. Sorry about that. In the collections, though, not on the map. I'm talking about in the collections. So when you hit U, it shouldn't show. It should show it. The people who own it yesterday hit U, and it doesn't show in their collections. And I don't own it. So it's not in my list, so I'm not really sure why it shows in your list if you don't own it. You sure you don't own it? Okay, so we've got a nice little cave, so we're going directly to this part. Yeah, I think it's the ones who own it. I do. I think you're absolutely right, Kitty. So we've got a very sculpted way. Yeah, I own Snowmelt too. Hello! We're checking out Lee 83's Whole Lunar Champion Colossus. It looks like they only did the Colossus section, which is fine with me. These are those new, no, these are the furnishing items, but we've got a Fizzez. Yes, the homes in Solitude do not show on the map. That is true. No disagreement there. Also, though, what was I saying? Brains are gone. I'm having a rough morning. I need like a gallon more of coffee. This morning I log into DDA and Ariane says hello, Ariane 26, and I say, hi ho! And I meant hi ho, not hi, comma, ho, or I don't even know what I meant. It was so stupid. And I was like, please don't let me speak until I have an entire gallon of coffee. Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they broke it. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world if it's just the map, but that's cute. Nice little combination thing there. Oh, wow. There's a lot more here than I saw. Let's tour. But I'm watching download data, so it's definitely downloading data, which I got the new one because, hey, research, because I'm going to be having not really my husband calls them lessons. They're not, oh, how pretty. I love this with the Cold Harbor bubble plants. My husband calls them lessons. I would not call them a lesson. But I'm going to have another video on So I wanted to have the newest version, otherwise it doesn't really help a lot of people. So even though I had personally chosen to revert to Philgo's last version, I'm now currently using this one. I think I mostly reverted to Philgo's because I was pissed that it deleted all of my data. Don't do /mm clean in the new one. The old one, it's fine. It just clears out bugs. But in the new one, it literally clears out all of your information. So don't do that. You'll lose everything. Instead, use /mmdups. There's a space between mm and dups. So I don't know how to get down there, so I'm just going to jump. And probably get shot back to the beginning. Yep, I'm a dumbass. So once my data downloads, we'll have a talk about it, because we're gonna do flip at what time? We flip at, isn't it 2 Eastern or is it 3 Eastern? I can never remember which it is. I gotta find the stairs down. But once we do flip, that would be the perfect time to have a conversation about MM. Hopefully my data will have updated by then. That's what I hope. Nice little dock down here. Excellent use of the ramps instead of just using these for the whole thing. You run out of items so fast if you use that for all of it. Yeah, right now is like the worst. We'll go to John's Fall of Tythis because I haven't seen him in a couple days and I don't want to not do his house. Now is probably the worst time I could do a training, or maybe it's the best time. I can't quite figure that out because the market right now is so insane that you could probably list a rock and have it sell within 5 minutes. You know, that's how it feels right now. It's like everything is flying. I thought it would end with the update. It hasn't. I'm still selling things that I don't even know why they're selling. Everything, and I had to have a long conversation with my husband because I was feeling so bad about it. Fall of Tythis. Look at these. I see effects. 71 effects. John, you make me so happy. Look at that fog or steam rising up. That's pink steam. Part of the reason I had to have a conversation with my husband is because I just sort of dissolved into tears over my cat. And then I said, you know, I don't really know what's wrong with me, but I'm feeling like I'm terrible at everything. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I can't get stuff done. I can't get my videos edited. I can't do a second stream in the day. I haven't been cleaning up in the house. He's been carrying a lot of the extra load, and he's like, Karen, you're grieving. You lost your cat, who you loved, who was the light of your life. You're grieving. Of course you're not doing everything. You're depressed. I'm like, And then he said, and then he pointed out, he's so good, he knows me so well. He knows me better than me sometimes, apparently. And then he pointed out that, I wonder what this is meaning. I wish John were here. That sounds amazing. You know, I was saying I couldn't get my shopping done. I haven't been able to catch up on my shopping in the game, so I don't have anything to list. Like, half my slots were empty. And he's like, so what happens if you don't have enough in sales? I'm like, nothing, because I dropped 50K into each bank anyway. And then he said, so why does it matter if your slots aren't full? I'm like, because I feel like I need to be selling. And he's like, how much money do you need? And I'm like, I don't know. I have 195 million. Does it matter? And he's like, maybe it's time that you cut yourself some slack and not worry about selling all the time. And I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, you need to prioritize. Certain things come before other things. And I'm like, okay, you've got a point. So, Jemima, please don't feel bad about anything I may have sent you. It's a drop in the bucket, and it means a lot to you, and that's what's important. So I'm glad that you know, you have a little bit more materials to work with. I love my husband too. He's a great guy. He is a fantastic guy. I wonder if these are supposed to be Tythis. I mean, I've known my husband since I was 19 years old. We were friends. And, I mean, I married a different man. I had another life. Look at that. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Oh, what a great aquarium. John, I do wish you were here. Look at that. You did a curve. That looks great. So yeah, my husband I've known since I was 9. Holy crap. Look what they did. Oh, this is brilliant. Those are effects. That's brilliant. I wish I had thought of that. That looks fantastic. The bookcases all the way to the roof with effects. Looks amazing. I really like that. Anyway, so museum-y area. So we had separate lives, you know. He dated people. I got married to another man. I mean, we had our own lives. And then my husband's and my marriage fell apart, my ex-husband. And since Andy was the one who got away, I decided to meet up with him again. And everything was still there. We still had feelings for each other. And so the rest is history. But the nice part about it is that we're friends. So we have that basic background. And he knows me well because he's seen me since I was 19. I love that you bothered to do a top. I love that you put the vegetation on top of the water. You're really thinking. It looks great. So, he's a smarty pants. But my point is that my priorities are a little bit screwed up and I need to just focus on other things. My other cat, Van Gogh, goes to the vet today. He's been having some pooping problems. Poor guy. Don't think it's anything serious, but you never know. And I'm still looking for another cat. Oh, you did this so well. Look at that. John, that looks phenomenal. Nice little study area. I love it. The bookcases just make this house. You've done such a genius thing with that. Uh-oh. I found the fart stick. So Tythis has been storing things and hiding things in a strange way. And I wonder what Tythis is up to in this story. I would love to see that information or hear that information. I guess it's up here because that seems to be... Oh, look at the snow. They put snow over where the icy area is. I think you should. I think it's brilliant, Homerian. All right, Tythis, what do we have? Oh, this is the fall of him. He's getting naughty for Halloween. What is this supposed to be? Just glyphs? Like a glyphic? This is a danger zone. Danger zone! Yay! Zombies in the dead cat! John, you listened to me! You made me so happy. Yeah, maybe it's a dance floor with a dance light. Yeah, that's a good point. But why would that be the fall of... Why would that be the fall of Tythis? Wouldn't Tythis... I mean, that's why I was leaning towards it's evil. But maybe it's an evil dance floor. I don't know. John needs to tell me when I see him next. Because he's usually in here in the mornings. So, moving right along. Wow, everybody has the same houses open. Mary's Kiss, Changelingella's public restroom. Evil people dance? I guess so. He's a bad dancer. That would be hilarious if you took Tythis and you just put him on his side, and that would be the fall of Tythis. Right on the dance floor. See, look, you people are putting me in a better mood already, and I was so down. And jerky boss guy canceled the meeting like right before it was supposed to go on, and he just kills me like that. So let me show you the two cats I'm looking at. Should my kitty... Andy has made me promise that I will not make us adopt a cat until after my Van Gogh's appointment today. Neither of us think he's sick, but just in case, we don't want to take that... Oh, look, an effects. Nicely done. We don't want to take that chance that, you know, we're going to have another sick kitty that we're going to have to guide through dying, basically. So, only 17 items, and look what they did with it. I mean, those dividers do a lot. So, nice Mara's Kiss. Lamp stuck into the wall here looks like you almost don't even notice it. It's not that it's a... It makes it almost a cobble. That is interesting. So the two kitties I'm looking at on there are the two older ones. So I'm looking at Fergie and Nemo. Nemo's 10. I'm leaning towards Nemo. And then Fergie is 8. Either of those two kitties, because I don't adopt young cats. I always adopt older cats. See me! And we'll see, you know? That's the idea. And see how it goes, right? Boo. I mean, either of them would be fine. My husband's probably leaning towards Fergie, but I feel bad because Nemo's been there longer on this and not been adopted, so I don't know. They are both beautiful. They are both needy, cuddly kitties. Hi, Grimart! Who need love and attention, need quiet homes, no dogs, no kids. I'm perfect for all of those things. Plus, I don't know that it matters because I don't think either of them are special needs, but we have a lot of experience with special needs kitties. So, you know, any special needs we're pretty comfortable with. We've been kitty hospice for multiple kitties now because of the fact that we're well, the truth of the matter is we adopt older cats, and older cats die, and that's what we're used to. I wish it wasn't like that, but nobody wants older cats. That's where my passion is caring for kitties that no one else wants. Thank you for letting me use your tables here. Plus, I like older cats better. They're just more chill. They're both, like, they say that, that Fergie, for example, is very lazy and kind of fat. I'm like, perfect. Works for me. Oh, goodness. Look at how beautiful that is. CB. What a great idea. And this looks phenomenal, right poking out of the water. Because of the reason, the after effects in this over the water that, that this particular house has, I really like the way that they're utilizing it by putting something just under the water, so you see that pixelated stuff. That is actually an effect that's put into place by ZOS. It's not an EHT effect, it's a ZOS effect. And then I'll show you something else. I had someone say to me this morning that they can't find, there's a button in EHT. They were unable to find the move as group button. The reason why is it says manually move any selected item to adjust that individual item. Hey, how's it going, Agnem? If you hit it again, then it changes to move all selected items as a group. So if you lost this, you didn't know where it ended up, here, see what I mean? You can change two different things here. So you just set it to what you want it to be, and that's what's going on. It's not gone. It's just the UI had a little bit of a redesign for EHT for that. So just letting you know, you have nothing to fear. There wasn't another. Oh, actually, I don't know if there was another update for MM this morning. I had to update. I don't know if there was one. This is lovely. This is like a great little spot to look out upon your kingdom, sort of. So last night I was watching The Real War Hamster, and, you know, I started to realize that, I mean, I know it sounds silly because some people on the forums are like, why do you guys watch streams? Why would you want to watch someone else play? And I'm not watching someone else play. I'm watching a person that I enjoy when I watch The Real War Hamster. And he's a great guy. He's from where I'm from originally, on Long Island. He's like a couple towns away. And, you know, he's having a hard time, like everybody else, with employment. You know, he doesn't have a job anymore, and he's trying to pay the bills with streaming and looking for a job at the same time. And yesterday, he had an interview, and he heard back that he didn't get the job. So he's busting his butt to try to get a job, and I felt so bad for him. And I realized it's not just a streamer. I care about him. You know, I care about the people that I watch, and I care about you guys. And, you know, it's not just watching someone play a game. It's you form a relationship with people, and I consider a lot of you like friends. And so I hope that doesn't sound creepy, but I like the little kitchen. Tythis is not falling in this one. I don't know. It just bothered me yesterday. I'm still upset about it. He was so upset, and I just felt so bad for him. It broke my heart to see him suffering like that. You know, people who want a job should be able to get a job. He's applied to, he applied to the local supermarket 7 times over the last year. But he thinks he's too old, that's why they keep turning him down. Plus, there's a lot of competition for those jobs. But can you imagine? He can't even get a job at a supermarket, and he's a perfectly charming man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. It's just, this is gorgeous, CB. I really like this. You know, your theme is stronger in the haunted house, but I like this one too because it's just so beautiful. I feel like this is more of like a castle kind of build, whereas your Weird Science was obviously Weird Science, but I don't know. It just hit me. It brought it home. It hit me in the heart when I realize that, you know, I care and it upsets me and I am not happy to see anyone struggling. Agreed, agreed, agreed. I'm too squishy. I need to toughen up. I'm squishy. Alright, I think we've explored it all. It looks like a castle to me. I mean, I really feel like it's the interior of a castle. And I like it. Good job. CB's gotten so good. I mean, not that their stuff was ever bad, but it just is always improving. Allie 389 Eleanor Crest. No, you don't love me. Why not? I had wanted to show you guys... Ari, we're going to your house. I had wanted to show you guys the dirty houses, but Wubin had real life happen, so those contests have been pushed off. I will be doing one of those in the future, though. We'll put a rated R on the beginning of the stream. So if you had to choose between Nemo and Fergie, those of you who looked at the picture, the little white poof ball or the big guy with the blue eyes underneath him, which guy would you pick? Which kitty would you pick? Because I'm torn up. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not night? You think he looks evil? Uh-oh, I can't get in. Was that intentional? Oh my goodness. I can always go back, but holy shit. It's another one of your mandalas, basically, but with a Van Gogh touch. Holy crap. That's beautiful. Did you win by I know he announced, did he announce the winners? Let me go look at his site. Spicy economic. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, you know, one of my cats is named Van Gogh. Well, my only remaining cat. Oh, you didn't win. Wait, maybe you did. Top 6 creative winners. Okay. The people who won, top 6, was Azalea Stone, Chrysea, of course. Malvagor, Necrosis the Dark, Saris, and Sushi Addict. I'm sorry this didn't win. It's gorgeous. That's beautiful. I'm trying to figure out what you used in the middle for the golds. Like, what are the gold? Oh, those are just ones that are turned off? Did you just turn off some of them? You guys like Nemo better? I'm leaning towards Nemo. I have to be honest. That's so smart. It's kind of shocking to me that turning one off right next to the other makes it so dark. I wouldn't have expected that. But that's a good thing to learn. Technical knowledge. Yeah, no, it's... I see the colors. I see the way that you did it. It's... I kind of wish... I can... The circles around it and everything. Wait a minute. There was... There's a rumor or a story. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably what I was thinking about. Physicist Jose Luis Aragon compared the turbulent play of light and dark in Starry Night to the mathematical expression of turbulence in such natural occurrences as whirlpools and airstreams. He found that they matched very closely. Two other Van Gogh paintings, Wheatfield with Crows and Road with Cypress and Star, also feature this mathematical parallel. The artist created, okay, so he was uniquely able to accurately capture agitation using precise gradations of luminescence. So there's some sort of mathematical whatever that corresponds. Research has confirmed that the dominant morning star in the painting is actually Venus, which was in a similar position at the time Van Gogh was working at Starry Night, and it would have shone brightly just as Van Gogh painted it. Airy. Placed far out so it's only second and between the clouds. If you go far behind it, you get attacked by slaughterfish. So that's in my thought process too, because he painted this inside us. You're absolutely right. I'm reading that too. I think it looks... You know, guys, I'm getting more and more astonished by your skills. Your technical skills, your thought process, the fact that you're able to think like that kind of stuff. This is genius. And I will come back at night. If you remind me, I'd be happy to come back at night. It looks really good. So I guess you may have made Venus without knowing it. Or you didn't do the brightest star. I don't know which one it is, but fucking amazing. Alright. So we're done on NA for houses. I can go over to EU. But let me do one quick thing. Let's do the Solitude quest real quick, and then I'll head over to you. I guess it's not really quick, but I want to see what I get. Shutterbug was so sweet. Shutterbug sent me one of the new greens, the low fence, and 4 of those new floors, and 2 of the new doors, which, if for those of you who have seen my dream house build, that's how it looks. It uses all of those items. I was so touched. Real painting? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like painting in real life? Yeah. So this is, if I could see. Yeah. Let me pop open. Oh, you can see it. So inside on the floors, you can't see it, but inside on the floors, I'm using those tile floors that you sent me. And look at what I'm using for walls. Oh, pathing, not painting. I read painting. The doors are all those windows are just those doors you sent me. So this is going to be built when we get this house. I'm going to go crazy and build that. Aww. I haven't had any time to really play with it. Like I was saying, I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Just super overwhelmed. So let's go pick up these quests. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. It's gonna take a while. You have to be careful about where you put it. In terms of making sure that they don't walk through doors and everything. They even said that in the video that that's the way that it is, that you kind of have to be careful about making them not fly or cut through things. I have all the painting materials, but I'm too afraid to paint. What if I mess it up? Don't ask me why I'm so stupid. I just am. Alright, where do we go? Which way do we go, George? That doesn't help me. This one is... Really? I have to go underground? Alright. Western Greymore it is. I mean, I haven't really done any pathing yet, so we'll see. I've just been overwhelmed, like I said. I've just had too much going on in my head. All right. I'm better at... Wait, that's why I'm getting lost. I go in here? Okay. Go away, sentries. No one likes you. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Great. I need to just take some time and figure some things out. But like I said, I'm a little depressed and overwhelmed, so it's kind of hard right now. Hey, you know, we all differ on what we like and what we don't. I respect people who have good imaginations. I just have to think about what fits for each house, and I haven't really given it much thought. I haven't done any of these before, so please forgive me if I'm doing it entirely wrong or taking the wrong direction or frustratingly. A wild stabbit. That's cute. I think it could tell a story. I just don't know what yet. Are you insane? You're doing this alone? I mean, you essentially are doing this alone because I'm here. So you're clearly doing this alone. Oh, I'm stoned. Wow, that guy is good. Doing that by himself. Well, here's what I've noticed. I don't think you can do random, and I don't think you can do ping pong, unless you're very careful, because it's going to cause them to walk through walls or whatnot. So I think generally we're going to have to, you just have to either do loop or straight up path, back and forth. There we go. Yeah, I think if you do small, tight paths, you might be able to do ping pong or random. But if you're maybe if you have a wide open space, thank you, by like in Moon Sugar or whatnot, that might work. But I think overall you're gonna have to stick with um, the other two pathing types. Alright, I don't know where I need to go for this other quest. Ah, down here as well. Okay. Is she? I would assume that Ferrari would be walking the slowest, because isn't she crouching? Yeah, I'm sure they're going to have to fix it up a little bit now that they're seeing it on live. I can't imagine it works exactly the same way because there's so many more variables that can happen on live than in testing. Hello! I'm just doing this second one real quick and then we're going to turn them in and then I'll probably head over to EU depending on the time. I do want to get some shopping done today and showing you guys how to do whatchamacallit, stuff, but it all depends on how much data I can download by then. It's not looking tremendously good right now though. Give me your stuffs. Come on. Dead. Boom, dead. You is dead. Oh, nice. You better not have all of these be empty or I'm gonna hurt someone in the face. I should not have a loot cooldown. I've done no delves today. Okay, good. I'm not myself today, I apologize. Oh, good! I'm gonna be editing that second one and making it really short so you guys don't have to watch a big whole thing to learn something simple. And I've been thinking about turning them into like maps or something, rather. So that, I don't know. It all depends. I definitely will certainly will be doing the editing of the second video. I certainly will be posting that. When it comes to whether or not I'll do the other bit, like making them into maps, I haven't made up my mind. I mean, I don't like watching videos as much as I would rather watch. I would rather, you know, look at a guide, right? But I don't know. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what would be more helpful. I am going to separate out the Vardenfell one. That's going to be its own. And probably Murkmire will be its own. Because those are really complex and they have a lot to them. And I feel like I'm going to be... the shorter the videos are, the more people watch them, it seems. Aw. Believe me, I'd rather have the long vids, but people don't seem to... Yeah. People don't seem to... I don't know. Want to watch them? The numbers aren't so good on them. So I'm no Donald Trump. I don't care about ratings, but the reality is that you know, if I want to get up to 1,000 followers, which I need to on Twitch, I need to somehow get people to watch. And so the videos I thought were good, but maybe they would look. Maybe if I did a guide, they would want to look at the guide, right? And then would come to me. I don't know if they would or not. Yeah. I mean, you know, if I was doing it purely 100% to help people, which I'm not. I mean, I'm happy to help people, but that's not the pure reason. I'm doing it to get followers. I admit that. And my housing videos are purely unrelated to numbers. I just do that because I want to help. But the other videos are genuinely to... I don't know where I need to go. Oh, here. Right. I'm going the entire wrong way. Well, let me get the thingy. How do I get the thingy? Somehow I have to get up there. Okay. Back in the day, we folks used to call this training. You train a whole line of mobs behind you. Eventually they stop following. Or you use a potion. I did not expect this to take this long. I apologize. But I guess I hadn't really done too much in this place before. There we go. No. I know people have done that, and the bots get purged repeatedly. So it's not gonna work the way that they hope. Like, you spend the money, you get the bots, and then ESO isn't stupid. They realize it and they purge them. I mean, not ESO, Twitch. Twitch purges them. You know, everybody's talking about the other dwarven dungeon, which I suppose probably drops good stuff, but can you not go in that way? You must not be able to go in that way. But this isn't bad dropping. I mean, hello, tourists. I mean, I can't do the other dungeon. You can, whatever. I can do the front rooms. I can't do the dungeon itself. So this is just my speed. Yes, I know I need to go down there. I will. I just need this one book. And then I'll go back. If I can find this stupid book, where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. Sometimes I don't mind dying when I do this. It doesn't bother me too much. I'm a terrible person. Go away, you big stupids. Alright, big boss time. Huh, couldn't jump over it. That's lame. Alright, done. Just turn this sucker in, see if we get any patterns.